Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Down the Rabbit Hole with Alice. Today I'm going to be doing a channeled reading and message for you all. Before I start this reading, always check in with yourself, make sure it resonates. Feel if you feel drawn to it in any way, I have the intentions that something will resonate for you in this message, but always use your discernment and trust yourself first and foremost. Okay, so I'm feeling drawn to my Starman Tarot deck. So let's see what the messages are for my collective. Please and thank you. I always have the intention of connecting with the highest beings of love and light in this space. Know that you are always protected here and always. So, right. While I was getting ready for this, I heard something about truth and success. So we'll have to see what that is and what that means. Spirit, please come through. Thank you. What messages do you have for the collective? What do they need to hear? And why have they been drawn to this reading? Please give us clarity. Please give us truth. Please give us support and guidance. Thank you. What do we have in this? Okay. I'm seeing something about a boat. Something about a boat. It's not very clear. Ooh, yeah. Okay. So I got the Six of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Sacred Clown. Now, with these cards, and this goes into the imagery of the boat, I think, but in the past, I got an imagery of the boat and it was like rocking, and I did post that reading, but then I took it down. But this one, it feels like there's been some sort of rebirth or something that you have worked really hard to get through and complete. And it feels like with this victory that you've had recently, you're finally trusting yourself enough to leave certain things behind. And with the Seven of Swords, I do want to let you all know that I don't do like 100% what the cards are all the time. It's more of like just intuition and what I'm feeling and seeing and hearing, and just confirmation with the cards. But it feels like you've gotten through a very difficult point in your journey, and with the boat imagery, it's like now that you completed that, whether it was a cycle, getting through a mindset, maybe a difficult time, you feel much more clear and trustworthy, I guess. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but you're more trusting of the path forward. You might have had a breakthrough recently within something, physically, spiritually, whatever it may be. And it kind of feels like you're sitting on more stable waters. Yeah, like you've had a lot of truth, a lot of mental clarity recently, and it's pushing you out of this place of maybe confusion, lack, frustration. Feels like you've done a lot of purging recently. With the Sacred Clown, this card in this deck talks a lot about kind of like new beginnings. Let me read some of it because I feel like this might resonate. Yeah, it's the Fool. Yeah, I forget. Sometimes I forget, but obviously the Fool is new beginnings, like you're learning something, you're moving forward into a new beginning of something, whatever that may be for you. I'm getting music. Music is coming through, so maybe you've been doing something with music, realized some potential into something. And I'm gonna read this because I feel like this resonates for someone out there. And it says, I laugh at the game of life, the primordial, oh my goodness, energy of nature is beyond good and evil, right and wrong. So ultimately, you have nothing to lose. The sacred clown, the contrarian, arrives to shock and shake you out of what you think is true. Risk the sting and bite of life to experience its true wonder. Oh my goodness. You might be doing some throat chakra healing at this point in your life as well, because I'm stumbling over my words a lot. So with this Fool card, it's really giving like you've come to a realization or you've had some sort of breakthrough that has affected you in a great way. And with this breakthrough, it's really pushing you out of this stagnancy or, like I said, frustration and confusion, and pushing you towards more truth and clarity within your mind. Another card that came out while I was shuffling was this Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is very, to me, very cutthroat, very straight to the point. Like someone who wants, I'm hearing success. I don't know. That's strange. That's not what I was gonna say. But like, wants clarity, wants to be, I guess, in alignment, and isn't afraid to speak their truth. You know what I mean? And with this card specifically, I feel like, yeah, this feels like a mental breakthrough of some sort, or a spiritual breakthrough of something. And this can be externally or internally or both, but it's like you're finally starting to see the path more clearly ahead of you, and it's not looking so scary, I guess, because I feel like you've been doing a lot of purging, a lot of yeah, you've been doing a lot of healing in your life recently. I know for a lot of people right now, there's been a lot of endings and a lot of like breaking down of things that we used to think or used to know to be true. So, mother healing's coming up, father healing, ladybugs. But I got the Six of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups came out. And the Six of Cups really reminds me of, it really gives the idea to me of reflection and looking past things. Some of you may have come in contact with a community of some sort. Like maybe you're being pushed out of this isolation period because it's not serving you in the way it's meant to anymore. Like, and what I mean by that is like you've done a lot of the healing work and the things that you've needed to do, so now you're being pushed out into maybe an area where you're feeling more supportive with the people around you, or the universe is trying, oh my goodness, trying to put you in a situation where you're more connected with people, with the Three of Cups. I also got the Five of Pentacles, and yeah, it just feels like you're really moving from this place of maybe fears, programmings, um, isolation, financial struggles, all these things that have been plaguing you, and worries and everything like that. And you're really being pushed out into a place of just, I guess, connection now that you have such a strong connection with yourself and the divine. And with that, with this breakthrough, you're finally starting to see kind of the first few steps of seeing something about birds. You're finally starting to see the first few steps of what you need to do next, or what you have been wanting. Because I feel like for a lot of you, you've been feeling like you don't know where to go, or you've been feeling lost and confused. And I resonate heavily with this collective, because there's been a lot that everyone's been doing around healing and stuff. But now that you've pushed through a lot of these, I guess, false beliefs, illusions, um, and really worked on self-love, self-respect, inner child healing is coming up. Now that you've worked through a lot of these things, you have a very stable foundation within yourself, and it's making it to where you can see your path more clearly. Yeah, it just feels like you've had a breakthrough, or you're about to have a breakthrough that's going to significantly change the way you start to view things and how you want to move forward. I'm feeling like I need to start wrapping up this message. So, Spirit, what else can you tell me and this collective? What else do they need to know? Is there any sort of guidance, any support you can give them? You're on the right path. So trust that. It might have been looking very tiring for a while, but I'm just hearing we're proud of you. We're so proud of how far you've come. Oh, this is making me like emotional. We're so proud of how far you've come and all the work you've done, and how connected you are, not only to yourself, but with your divine team. We see you and we love you. You're so loved. My cat just meowed, confirmation. Spirit, what else? Is there anything else? Thank you. What is this? Yeah, you've been moving through a lot of like emotionally unfulfilling situations, such as friends, friends, family. My nose is itchy, sorry. Friends, family, maybe housing situations, financial struggles. And you've moved through or are moving through a lot of difficult situations that have maybe kept you stuck, like mindsets is coming up, kept you stuck in a place where you're just unhappy and unfulfilled, and you feel like everything you do per se is not working out. But with I'm getting the analogy of like keeping your head down, and I guess doing it the humble way is going to bring you a certain amount of fulfillment that I don't think you've ever experienced before. Or maybe you have, but you've just had bits and pieces and it hasn't been how you've exactly wanted it to be. With this fulfillment, it's going to bring you what you've always wanted. And sometimes, you know, the ego can get in the way, and I'm not saying that all of your wants or needs are ego related, but I am saying that sometimes we think we want things, but it's out of a place of trauma or comparison of other people rather than what we actually want. And I'm really getting that with this work that you've done, it's drastically changed so much within you to the point that if your external reality is looking a little rough right now, it's going to bring in the things that you need, that you want, because your spirit guides are really pushing you into a place where you're gonna get the things that you deserve. I'm hearing divine justice, divine love, divine support that you've always wanted and needed. Oh my god, I'm about to cry. Like they want you to get your flowers. They want you to get what you've always needed and wanted and what you've always been worthy of. Ooh, sorry. And Spirit, can you give us some support on this, please? And I'm sending you guys so much love because this doesn't feel like it's been easy. It hasn't been easy. The amount of inner work that you've been doing to get that fulfillment that you've always wanted, whether that's internally, externally, whatever you want or need. It feels like you've really gone through a lot to get to where you are, and I'm just hearing you should be so proud of yourself. You should be so proud. Like, I'm hearing do some reflection on how far you've come. Like, look back at the past 2 years or 5 or 6 months, 3 months, even 3 months, yeah, past couple weeks even, where you've done so much work and so much purging and healing and confronting those parts of yourself that maybe aren't so pretty, you know. And that's not to say that not every part of you is not loved, but you know, there are some certain aspects of us that maybe aren't the funnest to look at. And I just keep hearing we're so proud of you. You should be so proud of yourself, like over and over and over. So celebrate yourself, do something, dance, just because your ancestors are there. Confirmation, I'm getting ringing in my right ear. Dance, sing, celebrate yourself, eat something nice, go out, do something for yourself, because the work that you've done, the work that you have put your head down to and walk the humble path it's not easy, and it's not for just anyone, I guess. And you should be so proud of yourself, because to be at where you are now, it's astonishing, and they're so proud of you. They're so proud of you. Yeah, you've learned so much on this journey. We have the Hierophant. You've learned so much. Like, you have had to go, I'm hearing, like, the pits of, you know, if you know, you know, to get where you are now. And that's like, wow. Wow. No. Wait. This is what I'm saying. Like, you're getting fulfillment. You're getting what you need, what you deserve because of the work that you've been doing. It hasn't been for nothing. Look at this, the Ten of Pentacles. You've learned, you've grown, you have always been deserving, but on a certain level, like, you had to understand that. You had to grow and push through that and really trust that that is true, you know? Like, and you've done so much healing work. So much. And that's beautiful. That's so beautiful. Sorry, I had to pause there for a second. But yeah, you're getting your victory. You're getting your flowers. You're getting what you've always deserved. Because not saying that you didn't deserve these things before you did the work, but it is saying that this is drastically shifting so many things, and it's not just going to affect you. Like, it's going to affect the people around you. It's going to affect the people you meet, your future self, your inner child, you know? Like, you are drastically improving so many things, and I feel like you just don't see that. You don't see how much work you've been doing. You have so much support, so much protection during this time. Okay, Spirit, what else? What are they getting? What? Well, yeah. We'll just go with that. What are they getting? What are they receiving? What blessings are they receiving? I heard a car. That might resonate with someone. You're going to get a car. Ooh, that was intense. Maybe like, oh, I don't know what that was. Maybe you're going to be seeing family. This doesn't feel like, well, maybe it is a blessing to some of you, but I just felt like someone was on the left side of me and they were just like supporting me. They were so there. I don't know. Something about family, like seeing family could be significant. What else? What blessings are they receiving to close out this message, please and thank you. Can you clarify this, please? Business. Something about a business working out. Business proposal. Where is it? Oh, yeah, I knew this card was going to come out. I kept seeing it pop through the deck. Yeah, you're really moving towards a more emotionally fulfilling time of your life. I'm hearing it's not going to be so hard because we have the Five of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, it's not going to be so hard. Like, things are going to start flowing more effortlessly towards you. Opportunities. What's that word? Like, just, like, I don't know what it's called, but you know how, like, when someone just randomly does something nice for you? Like compliments, or maybe someone pays for your groceries, you know, things like that. Like, things are just gonna start becoming more simple, more fulfilling, more comfortable, not so hard. Connections, You could be connecting with people soon, maybe new friends, new romantic partners. Three of Pentacles, something, yeah, there's something about business, like building the foundation with connections to kind of get something rolling. I don't really know how else to explain it, but it's like, for instance, this could be like a business proposal coming to you, and you start working with that person and they become someone who's very important in your life, you know? It's very emotionally fulfilling. There's a lot about connecting with people, getting things started. It's like divine connections, divine meetings, fated meetings, support on certain things that you want to start. You don't necessarily have all the resources that you need yet, maybe. What else, Spirit? Any other blessings, any other messages that need to come through before I end this, please and thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Oh my goodness. This is what I'm saying, dude. Wow. 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 If that isn't the my goodness. If that isn't the biggest confirmation ever, we have the Lovers, the Prince of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Dude. Dude, that was literally just confirmation of what I just said. Like, people are coming in to help you with projects, with moving out of this isolation period, with just your path. Like, it's like a coming together of people that are going to really push you forward to get the resources maybe that you need, get the things that you need, just be kind to you, maybe just like, yeah, just like help you with something. I don't really, like, that's just a big confirmation. Wow. Wow. Yeah, things are getting better. Things are looking up. Also, threes could be significant. That's the second time that a group of 3 cards has come out, I think. No, it's not. It's the third time. Oh my gosh, 333. That's insane. So threes are very significant. Yeah, you've been doing a lot of healing. All right, Spirit, last messages, please and thank you. Woo. Goodness. Yeah, wow, this is beautiful. What did I say, bro? What did I say, bro? What did I say? Things are moving. Ideas you have. Business endeavors, like creation. Something is moving and you're going to, oh my goodness, you're going to receive abundance from this. Because we have the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. This is so good. Yeah, things are moving. I'm hearing things are falling into place. Finally. It's like a finally. Like, like you can finally just fall into it. I don't know. I'm getting this like vision of like a hammock or a chair and you just like collapsing into it and like like it's like finally all this burden is just like the last bit of it. It's just like you can look towards something brighter. Yeah. Yeah, that's beautiful. One more. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of endings. There's endings in your life. You're moving towards something greater. You're not going to have to fight so much. You're not going to have to... It's going to get easier. That's really the message. Like, it's going to get easier. Business proposals, things are going to come in seemingly out of nowhere, but you've done the work, so it shouldn't be too much of a surprise for you. So that's the end of the reading. Thank you for listening to this message. I hope it resonated with someone out there. I hope it helped someone. And yeah, just keep moving. You're doing great. You're doing amazing. I feel like you're being a lot harder on yourself than you need to be. So, I love you guys. Sending you all lots of love. Keep going. Keep believing in yourself. Keep choosing what's in alignment. And if you fall, just get back up again. You're doing great. Thank you.